What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Rogue Lacquer video. I'm super pumped to show you all the Austentatious Collection. These went up for pre-order a few weeks ago, and just due to life with me and all kinds of shenanigans, I am posting this, I guess, a little late technically, but the pre-order did finish and Rachel has shipped out orders. So by the time that this video comes out, they will be re-offered in the shop. So I'm super excited and happy to be able to throw my swatches and my video review into the mix if you did not grab them the first go around. These are inspired by, of course, Jane Austen novels, and we've got 6 pastel multi-chrome shimmers that are chef's kiss. Rachel kicks so much ass for her flaky polishes, but she is owning the shimmer game too. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First up is Emma. This is described as a rosy pink base with chrome gold shimmer. The shimmer in this is quite shifty. In fact, all 6 in the collection are just magnificent. There is no skimping on pigment for any of these. They are so ridiculously opaque in the shimmer. The base color across the board, in my opinion, is a bit of a tint, almost like a formality. And for opacity, especially on Emma, as it does have a thicker sort of feel to the formula, and it's got this plump, squishy sort of feel. I personally took it up to 2 coats and I was perfectly fine. Now you'll want to be soft on your brush strokes to prevent any sort of potential streaking and finish with a good glossy top coat. And Mansfield Park is described as a minty base with lemon-like chrome shimmer. I do agree with that official description. I think the base to me is a almost spearmint sort of green. It's very pretty, but again, takes a backseat to that lush shimmer here. I went incredibly light on my brush strokes. I really tried not to overwork any of these, though I tend to polish that way. So for the record, I don't think I personally had a lot of issues with streaking. Again, me being so heavy-handed, but just something to think about. This one is so incredibly flattering on that beautiful chrome sort of shimmer. It's got this silvery sort of effect in that green tint with an easy shift over to this goldish sort of color. And here is Northanger Abbey. I'm so sorry if I said that incorrectly. This is a frosted base with silvery chrome shimmer and a sprinkle of hollow sparkle. This one to me is the one that's probably going to be the polish that you'll need to be the most careful with and how you apply, because silver chromes, you just want to be really light to minimize the streaking. I swore up and down this was going to be a magnetic. I took my little ring actually and just kept trying it on the bottle because I was like, it just looks suspicious, but it's not. So rest assured. I took Abbey up to 3 coats, light coats, just to see what it would look like, because it felt just metallic-like. And metallic chromes, I tend to go up to 3 coats, but honestly, looking back in retrospect, this is opaque and perfect at 2 coats. And Persuasion is a violet purple with green to gold chrome shimmer. This is another really pretty one. Honestly, the whole collection is just stunning. If I had to pick, everyone's throwing pillows at me, I'm going to pick for my favorite, the very last one. And this one, Persuasion, comes at a close call for first place. But Persuasion, and then we'll talk about Sensibility in a minute. But this is very flattering. I also took this to 3 coats. It had a less plumping feel to it than the others. So honestly, if you're heavy-handed, I think 2 coats might do you good on this. It is so incredibly shifty in person. There's an easy shift from this lemony sort of gold color over to green. And Pride and Prejudice is a peachy base with blue chrome shimmer. The shimmer to this, I agree with that official description, is not so much shifty. It's just super glowy. Got that ethereal sort of delicate, almost ballet slipper, if you will, princessy sort of vibe. You'll need to build this one up to 3 coats though. It has less of that plumping chrome feel on application and applies and feels more like a true shimmer finish with a little bit of a plump factor, but going light to normal and 3 coats will be your best friend on this. Across the board, they will all dry down very flat because they're so packed full of shimmer. And lastly, this is my favorite. This is Sense and Sensibility, described as a classic blue base. You're so surprised, with a mauve, pink to green chrome shimmer. This one's got a almost identical feel to Persuasion, which was that violety purple based one. This is so pretty, very flattering. And honestly, I think across the board, all 6 are going to look fantastic on any skin tone. I took this one up to 2 coats as it does have that strong plumping chrome sort of feel. And it's got that beautiful limey green sort of glow at the most extreme angles. I think on any of these, you're going to see something in pretty much any lighting situation, but shaded indoor lighting is going to be the best. And then lastly, we've got the Willet Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have versatility. So no surprise, there's 6 shimmers here, and we know how that's going to look. For the most part, I didn't really see their respective tints over black. But if you wanted to play up outside of really dark colors and you wanted to do, say, matchy match with their base colors, or even something on the contrasting side, I would just be mindful of that. They're not heavily tinted, but you can kind of see it depending on which polish. Northanger Abbey does have a heavier sort of vibe to it. Like I said previously, it's that strong chrome feel. So just be mindful using it as a topper because you'll need to kind of overload your brush a little bit. And then the rest of these almost behave, I dare say, almost like a foil. Of course, the particle sizes are not as large as what I consider a foil finish, but you get the idea on these last 3. Very, very pretty. And I think there is some bit of playing around that you could do with these. So these will come back onto the site, hopefully this week, by the time I get this video up for you all. You can grab them individually for $12.50 each or $65 for the 6-piece set. I'm going to link you guys below to Rogue Lacquer's website and the Facebook group if you have not joined that to see additional swatches, sneak peeks, interact with Rachel herself. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.